Rhea Ripley was spotted backstage with WWE's newest tag team. Rhea Ripley was seen backstage with a newly formed women's tag team. They recently shared the images on their Instagram, and in a moment that's got the WWE universe buzzing, Rhea Ripley was seen backstage with Natalya Neidhart and Maxine Dupri, who have now officially formed a new women's tag team known as Dungeon Dolls. The formation of Dungeon Dolls has been teased in recent weeks. Natalya, a 25-year veteran and product of the legendary Hart family dungeon, has taken Maxine Dupri under her wing following Chad Gable's shift away from the Alpha Academy. With the release of the brand new Dungeon Dolls t-shirt collection on WWE Shop, WWE has made the team official. The duo's alignment was confirmed by this announcement, which also hinted at their push as a new force in the women's tag team division. You can see the post on X/Twitter below. The duo shared the images on Instagram, with Rhea Ripley sharing them to her stories. Natalya uploaded a series of photos and videos captioned "Monday Night Dolls." You can see the post on Instagram below. Austin Theory made a surprise appearance in the post as well, joining the Dungeon Dolls in their celebration. Fans are eager to see what the new team has in store for them. But one thing is clear, the Dungeon Dolls are now officially part of the WWE Women's Tag Team scene, and the road ahead looks promising. WWE Women's Tag Team Division gets a boost. The WWE Women's Tag Team Division has received a boost with the formation of the Dungeon Dolls. The company seemingly confirmed the pairing by releasing new merchandise featuring the team's name. The new tag team will also give the Women's Tag Team Division some much-needed competition, as there will now be a new solid duo to challenge for the women's tag titles. Following the recent releases of stars such as Kaden Carter, Katana Chance, and Isla Dawn, among others, the women's tag team scene suffered a significant loss of talent. Forming new teams, like the Dungeon Dolls, could be the first step in addressing this issue. In addition, these alliances give younger wrestlers, like Dupri, the credibility they need to succeed while also learning from veterans like Natalya. Rhea Ripley shares PSA after Liv Morgan's WWE Raw injury. Read more. https://www.wrestling.com/1889173/wwe-rhea-ripley-psa-liv-morgan-injury/last night's match between Kairi Sane and Liv Morgan was a quick one as the latter appeared to sustain a dislocated shoulder, prompting the referee to call it off while WWE medical staff escorted Morgan backstage. Naturally, many fans sent well wishes to Morgan across social media. Some did the opposite, causing fellow WWE star Rhea Ripley to issue a public service announcement on Morgan's behalf. PSA: Don't celebrate an injury. Disgusting behavior, Ripley wrote on X, don't be like them. Shortly after the start bell, Sane sent Morgan crashing to the mat with a single-leg takedown during their match on WWE Raw. Morgan's landing, however, seemed stiff as she immediately rolled out of the ring to clutch her right arm. Raw commentator Michael Cole later stated that officials believed Morgan's injury to be a dislocated shoulder. Follow-up reports indicated the injury is legitimate, with WWE medical personnel checking on Morgan's condition in the aftermath. The exact severity of Morgan's suspected dislocation is still unknown, but should it be a severe one, she could be out of athletic activities for upwards of 16 weeks. In addition to her match against Sane, Morgan appeared in the opening segment of Raw to make it clear she wanted respect as well as a rematch for the WWE Women's World Championship. This resulted in Io Sky, the current champion, kicking Morgan and her on-screen boyfriend Dominic Mysterio out of the ring. Morgan lost the respective title to Ripley on the Netflix premiere of Raw in January. 2 months later, Sky dethroned Ripley on Raw, with Morgan still yet to receive a rematch for the title. The untold origin of Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley's friendship. Damian Priest spilled the beans of becoming Rhea Ripley's friend, which ultimately translated into a deep bond of companionship. WWE superstars Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley have come to be known as best friends. The Archer of Infamy opened up about how he and Mommy's friendship came together in WWE. Damian Priest was instrumental in helping Rhea Ripley during her start in the Judgment Day. Damian Priest made significant waves during his WWE NXT tenure, which earned him a spot on the main roster in 2021. He began to rise to prominence as a member of Edge's founded faction, the Judgment Day, which became a turning point in his career. During his time in the stable, he met Rhea Ripley. Much like for Priest, the days in Judgment Day became crucial for Mommy and her ascension as a top superstar. The duo, alongside Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor, became a close-knit unit. Moreover, Priest and Ripley also became close acquaintances and were dubbed the Terror Twins. Recently, Priest dug deep and spilled the beans on the origins of his friendship with Ripley. How did Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley become friends? During a recent appearance on What Do You Want to Talk About with Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest revealed how he and Rhea Ripley became friends. The duo had met several times during their days in WWE NXT and the Performance Center. However, their first proper interaction took place at a holiday party. So we met at a holiday Christmas. Well, I had met her before, but we became friends at NXT, PC holiday party, dry party, but I didn't get the memo. According to Ripley's account of the incident, Priest walked up to her group and began talking, making everybody laugh. This marked the start of his friendship with Mommy, who recently called out fans for disgusting behavior towards Liv Morgan's injury. Following that, they began spending more time together and discussing various topics. Moreover, Priest also added that Ripley felt comfortable around him, which translated into a close bond of companionship. It eventually grew as the duo was called up to the main roster around the same time and became a part of the Judgment Day. Per Rhea's, her memory of what happened, and I said, I came up to her or her group and I just started talking, making everybody laugh, and me and her just started talking about music and stuff, and she said I was putting everybody over. Then we just stayed friends. She just thought I was historical and just gravitated towards me, and she would always feel comfortable around me, and we just became best friends immediately. While Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley are no longer part of the same faction, they continue to remain best friends. Their on-screen chemistry as the Terror Twins was a sight to behold, and the duo has often been seen reuniting on a few occasions on WWE television programming. Rhea Ripley called Damian Priest an anchor to her WWE career. While Damian Priest shared the origins of his friendship with Rhea Ripley, who has been compared to a Marvel villain-like character, she also opened up about the importance of Priest in her life and WWE career. The former WWE Women's World Champion credited him for helping him pick up pace at the start of her tenure in the Judgment Day. Ripley recalled during a conversation with the Wrestling Classic that she was nervous about working alongside a WWE legend like Edge. Still, Priest was her support system throughout the run, which gave her confidence. When Edge came to me talking about the Judgment Day, knowing that Priest was in, it was pretty much a solid choice for me. I was like, okay, I'm down 100%. I loved Edge growing up, but I was also very terrified of being with someone that I looked up to so much. So having Priest there, he's like my comfort person. He makes me feel good. He makes me feel comfortable. I know he's always going to be there for me. It ultimately translated into huge success for Mommy as she became one of the biggest WWE superstars of this generation. With Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley having delivered some spectacular moments together, it would be captivating to see them reunite for one more run as the Terror Twins. Damian Priest has a special clause in his WWE deal for first-class travel. Damian Priest gets candid on how his new WWE contract has a tailored perk for him, allowing him to travel more comfortably during flights. Damian Priest has a fear of flying and needs to keep himself distracted during flights. Last year, Priest earned himself a new WWE contract allowing him to travel first class. Cody Rhodes was curious why Damian Priest once drenched him in a lime drink. In the current roster of WWE, there are some talents who showcase outstanding in-ring ability, some who possess the ability to drop cutting-edge promos, and some who are a star attraction. But when we talk about a star who is a complete package, then Damian Priest is the one who has proved his worth and risen to become one of the top-tier entertainers in the company. Hence, the company put their faith in him in 2024, and he proved them correct by going on the best run of his professional career. From winning the MITB briefcase to ruining Drew McIntyre's WrestleMania 40 moment, Priest has been putting in real work. Recently, he appeared on Cody Rhodes' podcast, What Do You Want to Talk About?, and told how his new WWE contract came with an exclusive and more practical perk. Damian Priest loves his WWE contract's exclusive perk. Damian Priest's WWE career is full of memorable moments and achievements that made him an A-tier card that fans would pay to see. Even though for the majority of 2025, the star has been in a feud with Drew McIntyre, where both stars have been taking shots at each other, their rivalry reached its climax when they met in a Sin City match at WrestleMania 41. Despite the Scottish Warrior stealing the win, fans loved Priest, and both performers put on a show that took the fans back to the Attitude Era. Hence, the company's higher executives felt that the wrestler had worked hard enough to earn himself an improved WWE contract. Recently, the former World Heavyweight Champion was present on the episode of What Do You Want to Talk About? He shared that last year, he signed a new contract with World Wrestling Entertainment. The contract came with one new exclusive perk, which includes traveling more comfortably with first-class tickets. Priest said, "I'm a big guy, never sat. I don't even think I sat for first class in my life. But I was like, hey, I don't want to be on pain anymore. I wouldn't want to wrestle and then because, I'm sorry, I am a big guy, I don't fit." He continued that the higher-ups were surprised and felt that he should have that bonus already, to which he opened up about not being